Flav City family, what is up? It is Bobby and it's a beautiful evening here in South Florida. The sun is starting to descend and it's time for dinner. So I thought we'd do another video, part haul, part recipe here at Target. So here's the deal. Part one of the video, we're going into Target. We're gonna buy all the healthy, Bobby approved items here at Target and then go home and make a beef fried wild rice. It's gonna be crazy easy and crazy nutrient dense because I'm gonna use grass-fed beef and wild rice. So let's do it. Let's go to Target and do the thing we always do. Before we do, like, subscribe, share, spread that Flav City love. But I also want you to check out thrivemarket.com using my promo link in the description box. Thrive is like, what, a 6-year supporter of the channel. And the reason why I like them is everything you would get pretty much at any grocery store, including Target, is on Thrive Market, but it's cheaper. You save about $32 per order and the box comes to your door. And right now, Flav City fans are getting the hookup. When you click my link down below in the description box by the barking dog here, you get 25% off your first order, a free gift, and it's 30 days risk-free. You're gonna love it. So try it out down below. Let's not get bit by the dog, and let's go shopping at Target. Okay, we're making fried rice. Well, you could get raw rice here if you wanted to, but this is, without a shadow of a doubt, my favorite product at Target. Boom, cultivated, pre-cooked wild rice. You guys know I love these pre-cooked packets when they're made with good ingredients, and this is just over half a pound for $2.69. It takes, my friends, 1 hour to boil the wild rice, so it's a big time saver, which I love, but also the price of raw wild rice is about $5 to $7 a pound. This is just over half a pound for $2.69. I've said this before. I don't know who calculated the price. To me, it's wrong. It should be higher. This is great. Now, why not make fried rice with something like pre-cooked coconut basmati rice? That's white rice. That has no nutrition. It used to be a brown rice. They got rid of the outer bran and the hull, and now it's just a simple carbohydrate. That's a no. This is a yes. Why? Because wild rice isn't actually rice, it's a grass, an aquatic grass, and I'll tell you why that's important in a second. But look at this, it's just water and wild rice. Because it's wild rice and it has all that nutrition, are you kidding me? 6 grams of fiber, 15 grams of protein per one package. That is amazing, nutrient dense, complex carbohydrate with a nice texture that's going to make our wild rice crazy good. Plus, it's not technically rice, it's an aquatic grass, meaning it has 0 heavy metals, whereas some rices, especially from different parts of the world, can be high in heavy metals like lead or arsenic. So this is a no over here. If you wanted to get this, you can do it. Garlic and olive oil quinoa. It's cooked in olive oil. It's really good, but I'm telling you, this is gonna make for a bomb fried rice. Actually, I have a recipe in my cookbook similar to that, and more importantly, that price is fantastic. Always have that in your pantry, my friends. We do need a few condiments for our fried rice. I call it the holy trinity of Asian seasoning. We need something like a coconut aminos or a soy sauce. We need something spicy like sriracha sauce, and we need something nutty, boom, right there, toasted sesame oil. So I'm actually gonna use this. This is one of my favorite condiments. It's paleo soy sauce because soy sauce is made with wheat and soybeans. This is coconut aminos, and these guys actually, Coconut Secret, invented coconut aminos. It's a fantastic product because it's made with the sap of the coconut nectar on there. So it has a nice kind of sweet, slightly salty flavor. This is really good. They make also a teriyaki flavor of this that is fantastic. Some other grocery stores have it. They don't have it here. They actually have it on Thrive Market. I just checked the app a couple minutes ago and the price is cheaper than the original one. The flavor and ingredients on that are fantastic. And remember, when you use my link down below, you'll get another 25% off on your first order and the free gift. So try that teriyaki sauce. The ingredients are Bobby approved and the flavor is great. And I'm not gonna get the sriracha sauce here. These guys are the OGs. They put sriracha kind of on the map. The problem with this brand here, in my opinion, is you look at the ingredients, if I can find them somewhere. Here we go. So I'm actually okay with the sugar because you need the sugar in a fermented chili paste product there. But see potassium sorbate there and sodium bisulfite? Those are 2 preservatives that are a no-no, and you definitely don't need them in Sriracha sauce. So unfortunately, this one doesn't have it. The one I like is from Sky Valley. It's a really clean one. I pick it up at Walmart or at Whole Foods, so I'll use the one I have at home. And then for this one, let's just make sure it's pure. Pure sesame seed oil, nutty toasted oil, and that's it. There's no other flavors. This is pressed toasted sesame seed oil. You don't cook with it, you drizzle with it. This in combination with the slightly sweet and salty aminos and the Sriracha I have at home is gonna be lovely. Target always has a great selection of grass-fed beef. This is organic, 100% grass-fed and grass-finished beef. Remember, 100% grass-fed is the same as if you see grass-fed and grass-finished. It doesn't really have to be organic, to be honest, because it's 100% pasture-raised and grass-fed, but it's nice. It's $6.99 for the 85/15, and more expensive, $7.49 for the 90/10. So which one would you get? Always, always, always go for the fattier ground beef, especially in grass-fed, which can tend to dry out quicker, because the more fat, the more flavor. The leaner, you're almost guaranteed to dry that out. And remember, this is pasture-raised good fat. If it was 80/20, I'd prefer that, but it's also cheaper, so I prefer that over there. Walmart has 80/20, but it's the only grocery store that does that. So when you're here, I would get this. We'll crumble that up, put it in our stir-fry fried rice. It's gonna be great. I wanna make this recipe super easy, so I'm looking for like a frozen vegetable stir-fry packet I can use here of just vegetables, but I don't see it, but here we go. This is gonna work great, and it's organic, which is nice because these are mixed vegetables that are chopped. This looks great for like a stir-fry or fried rice. Carrots, corn, green beans, and peas. I'll take that all day, every day. 10 ounces here for $1.99. That's not a bad deal, and it's already pre-chopped for you. So we'll take this, and that's gonna be great on the fried rice. And I don't know about you, but I love soft scrambled eggs in my fried rice. And most all Targets have pasture-raised. So these are Vital Farms pasture-raised eggs. You guys know I prefer the organic ones. I buy the big 18-pack at Whole Foods, which is actually a great deal. $5.69 for the regular ones here. Now you might be like, yeah, but Bobby, the organic ones here, the Target brand, are cheaper. They're $3.69. Even though these are organic, meaning that the feed is organic, non-GMO soy and corn, I'd still rather have these because these are pasture-raised birds. This is very important. These are chickens that only live outside. They're free to forage on bugs and worms, and they only have a supplemental feed of grain. Now that grain with this one is GMO, unfortunately, but even though the feed of these chickens is organic, the living conditions are horrid for those birds. Even if it's free range, cage-free, organic, they are chickens that live in a warehouse with 30 to 40,000 other chickens with no windows. They're bad living conditions, that's one thing, but the nutritional value of these kind of eggs pales in comparison to pasture-raised. Pasture-raised has more vitamin E, more vitamin D, more things that are really, really good for you. So yes, even though it has a supplemental feed that is GMO, I'd still take it over this because nutritionally it's way better. They taste better, and the yolks are vibrant on this, very colorful orange. These, they're sad and pale, and even the shells are very, very weak. Go with the pasture-raised. This is really interesting. I came over here to find a cooking oil to make our fried rice in, and they have some really crazy sales. Have you guys seen me use this? This is cold pressed virgin avocado oil. There's a clearance. They're getting it out of here right now. $6 is crazy. This is the most delicious avocado oil because unlike this, which is expeller pressed and still fine, but this is a neutral flavored, meaning it has no flavor oil. This is virgin cold pressed. I use it in salad dressings. It's vibrantly green, and if you crack this open, it smells like a freshly smashed avocado. A little bit goes a long way. That price is bananas. Grab that for sure. And then I'm looking for ghee to cook my fried rice in, and another clearance, 15% off of this. The problem is, this is the Good and Gather Target brand, and even though I love ghee, I don't see it saying grass-fed or organic, so I'm gonna put that back. But another 50% clearance is organic coconut oil blended with grass-fed ghee. And unfortunately, this one is not on sale. So this is what I want to cook it in, 100% grass-fed ghee. Not a terrible price. But if you're here and you see the sale, I would just grab this. It's 50-50 probably. Coconut oil and grass-fed ghee. Let's just see the ingredients. Which one's first? Yeah, virgin coconut oil and then the clarified butter. Remember, the cool thing about ghee, not only is it tasty as can be, and if you've never cooked with it in fried rice, the fattiness with the rice is lovely, but it's pure milk fat. They boil away or cook away the milk solids. What lives in the milk solids? The casein and the whey. So if you're intolerant to whey or casein, you can still eat this. Yes, whey, because there's no whey. So I love this stuff. Now, this is a great price here on the one that's cut with the coconut oil, but Thrive Market, their grass-fed organic ghee is the cheapest of any grocery store I've ever seen. That's what I'm going to use at home because I have it. And once again, if you use my promo link down below, add that Thrive Market grass-fed ghee to your cart and get the 25% off your first order. That is a fantastic fat. The last thing I want to grab is some mushrooms. You know what? I do not like buying pre-sliced mushrooms, but they have a pretty limited produce selection here. I like to chop them myself at home, but baby bella mushrooms are mini portobellas. Way more flavor than sliced mushrooms that are white button mushrooms. These almost have no flavor. I think the meatiness of this will play well with the meatiness of the ground beef. It's $2.39 and they look a little sad in there, but I think I'm gonna get it and caramelize them. It's gonna be great on the rice. All right, family, I got everything I need to make the recipe. I'm really hungry. Let's go home, cook dinner, and feed Desi and Rose. All right, let's start this recipe by adding some ghee to a large pan. Then go in with half a large red onion that's been chopped, along with a pinch of salt, and cook that for a few minutes. Then add a couple cloves of garlic and cook that for a few more minutes. Then go in with 1 pound of the grass-fed beef. I'm using my favorite tool here, the meat chopper, and then cook that for a couple minutes. Splash over some coconut aminos, a squirt of Sriracha, and about a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. Cook that for a couple minutes until it's cooked through. Then transfer it to a bowl. Use the same pan, add some more ghee. Oh, nice touch, Target, giving me the stumps of the mushrooms there. Add the mushrooms to the pan, and then pinch in a little salt. Then add the frozen vegetables to the pan. Cook that for another 5 minutes. Then add the wild rice. I'm using both packets from Target. Cook that for a couple minutes. Then pour over some more coconut aminos, another squirt of Sriracha sauce, and about a teaspoon more of toasted sesame oil. Cook that for another minute or so. Then make a well in the middle of the pan. Add 2 eggs that have been whisked, and cook it for a couple minutes until it starts to come together. Then mix everything together. Cook it for another minute or so. Add the beef back to the pan, and we're just about done. Scoop some of that wild rice, fried rice onto a bowl, and garnish with some sesame seeds. Flavor is literally off the chart. Level of ease, very, very easy. But because I used this, I'm telling you, this is your home cook's best friend. The pre-cooked wild rice, it has a nice bite to it. It's toothsome or al dente. This is phenomenal. You have to make this recipe. You don't want to use beef? Ground chicken's fine. Ground turkey, steak, whatever you want, make this. I'll put the recipe in the description box. And like I said, Thrive Market has the goods. I'll put a list of my favorite Thrive Market items in the description box below. Click that link, get 25% off your first order, plus the free gift, and it's 30 days risk-free, but you will love it, especially that Thrive Market ghee, which is the bomb. That is it. If you have an idea for another haul and recipe from a grocery store, leave a comment down below, but I will see you soon. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking, mad love, and peace. Cheers.